Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Karen and I'm going to be doing a picture today. I was asked by Lulu Mayo if I wouldn't mind doing a picture for her, and she sent me a PDF file for it. Now she does the million cats, the million unicorns, and the owls. She also does, I believe there's bears, dogs, sloths, which I don't have, a couple of other books that she has, and I mean, I love these things. So I'm going to be doing this picture here, and this is the PDF file that she sent me. I'm going to do this set here first, and then this one up here. They're going to be done in two different colors. This one's going to be done in black cherry, and this one in black raspberry. So I'm going to lower the camera down, and we are going to start on these. Okay, so we're just going to very lightly put down a base of the This is the black cherry. It's kind of a purpley tone. Now I have two suns, if you hadn't noticed. There's one down here and one up here. So light source is kind of an iffy on this page. We have clouds covering most of this sun and clouds covering most of that. So wherever you choose to put your light source is fine. All I'm going to do is darken one side of the flower a little darker than the other. So I'm going to do 3 petals darker and then just make those a little lighter. And any of the little flowers in the background, I'm just going to press harder on the pencil and make them a little darker. Some I might make a little lighter, and I'm just going to kind of go around and do a light coloring on everybody. Doesn't need to be too much shading on these. They're small and dainty little flowers. If you want, you can put a whole ton of work into them and make sure every little petal is shaded the way you want. I'm just going to shade, like I said, the 3 or 4 petals, leaving one a little lighter. Anyone that's underneath a branch is going to be darker. So kind of make that section a little darker. I'm not sure. There's a whole bunch of little dots in the background, so I'm assuming this is one of those little dots, and we're going to use that as that. Make that petal a little dark, and then that one light. I'm going to try to leave the centers open. If I color over it, it's fine. I have a eraser. I can go back in and lighten it up. I'm going to try my best to leave them open. I want to do them the same color as the sun. So we'll bring some of that yellow-orange down into the flowers. So basically, this is all I'm going to do for at least a half hour. There's a lot of flowers on this page. The little ones I want really dark in there. And anything by the tree with shadows. So it's just using the pressure of this pencil to change the color of the flower itself. Okay, I'm not going to bring in a second color. Maybe I will on the dots, but for the most part, all these are going to just be colored this way with a variation of pressure. So if you want it really dark, just put more pressure on it. And then the lighter tips. And we're just going to go around and do this to all of them. I know it's pretty boring coloring for you to watch. So I'll do this one section and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So just kind of go up. Maybe maybe a couple more on this side here. Let me just get that one a little darker there. You can use any pencils that you want if you want to follow along with this color along. I just happen to use the Prismacolors. You can use Polychromos, will do the same thing. They have a nice dark, kind of a purpley red. You can do it with dusky purple. Any other kind of dark purples you like. Do a different color if you like too. These are just the color tones that I wanted to do today. We have a nice foggy day going on over here. So we have gray sky, gray ground, gray. You can't see across the street. It's really foggy. Okay, so that is basically what I'm going to be doing on all the flowers, and they got different tones in them. Then I'm going to come in with the Caran d'Ache blending stick, and I've sharpened mine to kind of a point, and I'm just going to go around and lightly just blend all those together. So anything that I didn't get colored really well will get covered in with the blending stick and the wax that's on here, in case I decide to bring in any distress ink, which I might do for the little teeny tiny circles in there. And you can leave some of these light. Just go over them. Gives a really nice effect here. So what I'm going to do is finish the rest of these off camera, so you don't have to watch me do all of this. The other little tree is going to be done the same way, just in a different color. Okay. There you go. So the other tree, if I can find the pencil, will be done in the where are you? Black raspberry. There we are. Okay, so it's going to be done the same way. We'll just take the black cherry and we're going to do a light coating on it, saving the little center again and darkening anywhere that you want to have a little bit darker. The little guys underneath, do it real dark. Then we can do some light ones. And dark ones, and then we're going to go back in with the blending tool and do the same blending on these. So I'll do a couple of these so you can see how these blend. Okay, that's not the blending tool. You want to wipe off the tip because we went over the purple ones and I don't want to have purple coming into this one. So we just go over this and you'll get more of a red from the raspberry color. Okay. So when I get back, I will have all of these finished and we'll get moving on down to the rest of the page. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, we've got the black raspberry and black cherry done. And now we're going to move on to the trees. So I brought out a bunch of browns. Whoops, I could drop them on the ground here. Not good. I will leave all the pencils in the description box that I'm using on this page, just to let you know. I'm using burnt ochre, dark umber, chocolate, light umber, yellow ochre. So there are 5. We're going to start with the lightest color, which is our yellow ochre. Light umber on all the, because it's a yellowy color, we're going to put it on the tops and the outside of all the branches. Our top sun is our sunrise. Our bottom sun is going to be our sunset. At least that's what I'm going to try. So we just put the yellow up because the sunrise will be brighter. So we'll just add that in. It's kind of random where you want it. I am going to, like I said, put 5 colors into this, so it doesn't really matter. You just kind of want to have all the colors, represented in the tree, I guess I should say. They're going to be blended together, but I kind of want the light tone facing somewhere towards one of these suns. So, okay, we'll go in with the next tone, which is the burnt ochre. This is kind of a reddish orange color. So we'll just kind of accent all our yellow that we just put down. Kind of get it into the darker areas and bring it down into the yellow ochre. Cute little budgie birds. And then down on this tree. Figured out what that is. It's his hand that comes around and grabs onto the tree. That only took way too long. Okay, light umber. Just kind of going on the other side of the yellow, orange. Like I said, willy-nilly, we're putting it in because it's going to be another brown tone. So let's avoid his paw. Bring that down on the trunk. Any other branches that we may have missed. And then the same up here. Okay, then we're going to bring in the chocolate. Another nice brown tone. Kind of put a shadow underneath our little budgie birdies. Put a shadow under our nice cute little sloth over here. Okay, same down on this side. Oops, I went right over his paw. That's good. That's okay. He is kind of a dark colored sloth. So we're going to make his hand a kind of a brown color anyway. This is the dark umber. It's the darkest color, so we will be putting it in anywhere we want the darkest shadows. Try not to get the bird's beak. Basically putting it anywhere you want a shadow and or where there's a white piece of paper left over. Okay, same on the one up here. So the underside of the branches, darken his shadow up a little bit more. Crease, you can bring down the crease a little bit more and exaggerate it from the drawing. Okay, and then we will bring in the, everybody roll on my desk. We're going to bring in the Caran d'Ache blending stick. Make sure you rub off the tips from when we were doing the flowers and such. You don't want any of that color going into your next coloration. So I don't want to bring pink into the tree, so I want to make sure it's not there. And we'll just go lightly over this. Just so it kind of looks the same as the flowers. And if you drag it across the white areas that you have left, they will blend the color right into it, so you don't have to worry about going back over that with the pencil. And then it just blends all these colors really nicely together, so you can see them all. Sorry, I have to turn the page. Trying to let you see, and I'm trying to see at the same time. So just blend that all up together. Cover any white areas that I didn't get pencil on. All right, there we go. So we have our trees done, and I think we will work on the birdies. We're going to do the birds in blue. So we're going to start with a, did I cover up this poor little guy's beak? I'll have to help him out there and give him a bit better beak. This is indigo, blue indigo. So we're just going to start here. Give him a nice little blue cheek, so kind of dark here up to his eye, and then you just lighten it out. Be a little darker here where his head comes down. Might be a shadow by his wing. Okay. Then down his side here, and then we'll just bring it up real light. Maybe darken it under his wing a little bit where there might be a shadow. Then kind of go over his wing lightly. Tail feathers. Then we're going to leave his tummy kind of white there. Again, we're going to use the Caran d'Ache blending stick. We're going to take off the brown so I don't get a brown bird. Just kind of drag that color down. Bring it up. Okay, and his tail feathers. Around his face here. Then we will take a little bit of, this is the sky blue light. We're going to add a little bit of that on his tummy. If you get next to that line, you can probably pull down some of that indigo, and it gives it a nice little shadow. Okay, make sure you have a clean tip on this and just kind of go over it a little bit. Just to blend it in a little bit better. Okay. And then we will add in, find some black here. Bit bigger black eye. Just because I want to see it a little bit better. And we'll darken up his little beak here. Add a little of that black coming in. And come back down the line. Add a little back here. When we go up his tail, we'll add a little on the two that are towards the back here. I added a little too much in that one, but that's okay. Come back in with the indigo blue indigo, and just go over the black. Just bring it in a little bit. There we go. So the other birds will be done the same way. Gonna have little bluebirds. Okay, the sloth. We're going to have 3 bluebirds. Thinking on his shirt here. They're both wearing little hats and they both have scarves. We'll get the birds done up here and then we'll check, make sure I got the right color in my hand. I'm going to do the blue up here again. Maybe we'll do the other bird a different color, I don't know. Okay, that's lightly brought here, but dark around the eye. Dark under the wing. On the wing. And we have little heart feathers up here. How cute. So we'll get those colored in with a little of the blue. Okay, blend that in. Okay, do the blue tummy, sky blue light, blend it in, bring in a little black, darken it here. Try to find his little beak. It's right there, so we're going to make his beak a different color because it's very, well, small, number one. Make his eye just a bit bigger, and it's in a black spot. So let's see, get some yellow, orangish yellow beaky color thing. What do we got here? Starburst yellow. I'll put that in there. Make their beaks show up a little bit more there. Okay. Do a little more blending here. This is the light blue. Just going to bring that in. Blend that tail up a little bit better. Top of his wing. Okay. Other bird. Why don't we do the other bird in purple? Why not? Okay. It was the black cherry that I used over here. Turn the page a little bit and we'll put the black cherry on this bird. Okay, bring in the blender. I probably have blue on it, and I'll wipe that off. Bring a little of that down into the tummy, if I can. Then we'll add a little white in there. A little bit up here just to lighten that. There. Okay, we're going to darken up that little guy's eye too. Darken here by the beak and underneath the tail. Okay. Bring that back in with the color. And there we go. Two cute little birdies. Well, three cute little birdies. So now that we don't have a set of three here in the blue, I'm going to bring in, I did it on purpose, going to bring down some blue. Maybe we'll put blue on his scarf here. Yep, my cat is here now purring. Wants a pet, I believe. Hold on a minute. Okay, we got the scarf going here, so we're just going to finish that up. I think I'll give him a different color hat. I'm going to sharpen up the white pencil here, and I'm going to blend that with white. Sorry. Just gonna go up there and pull this color down a little bit. Same here. Okay. So he has a little blue scarf, and I think we'll put little blue dots in his sweater here. So we'll do the same thing with the indigo blue and just bring it out dark and then go out lighter. Pick a side here and bring it out lighter. Okay, and then I'll bring in the white and just blend those in. Do you want to make them a little darker blue? Just go back in with the dark indigo and darken it. Oh, we got one up here by his arms, so we might as well stick that in there too. Okay. So, do his sweater and both their hats. I think I will bring in some, ooh, what colors are we going to do the sunset and sunrise in? So the sunset, probably pinks and purples coming up. The sunrise is going to probably be more oranges, reds, and that coming down. Ooh, there's no green in anywhere, so if I brought green in, we would have a problem. Although the green I use is kind of a brown. So why don't we get that out? It'll go with the trees at least. So moss green and green ochre. A little bit of putty beige. Keep these all in my little magical dawn pouch. Okay, so I'm going to give him a green shirt. So I'm going to go in here with moss green. Kind of dark on the edge, kind of dark around his little neckline. And then just kind of bring it up to the other side. It'll be dark on this side of the shirt. And underneath this side, because the sloth himself is kind of round. Just lightly bring in the green up to the top. Bring in the putty gray or beige and just blend that all down into the shirt. I'm hoping you're seeing all this. Go around the dots, try not to bring the blue down. Okay, we're going to go in with the green ochre. I'm going to do a green ochre band here, so I'll just do that one dark. And we're just blending the ochre into the putty. They blend real nice together. Darker up here and darker down at the bottom. Go right over that blue if you like. Help it blend upward. There we go. On the arm up here. We did not do the arm. We got to do the arm. So back in with the green moss. And the hand is out, so we don't color him. The Putty Beige. And then the green ochre. Okay, just a little bit more of the Putty Beige here. Okay, we'll wipe that off and then use the blender stick just to make sure it's all blended and to make the whole picture cohesive with the same shading. Okay, wipe off the excess. I think that looks pretty good. We'll blend a little bit here. Going that direction. Okay. Now, we're going to give him, this little guy up here, the green hat. So we'll go in and do the same colors. The moss green first. A little of the Putty Beige at the top. And the green ochre for a little extra shadow. Boom. And run the blender on that too. All right. Now we've got green that kind of goes with the brown in the trees, which is fine. Got two colors of those. We've got 3 blues, 2 purples, but the purple we brought down into the cloud area. And we have the browns that we have to work on our cute little sloth with. We'll work on this little guy up here first. And we brought in an eggshell. They kind of have a white area or creamy colored area here. above their eyes. So we're going to give them both that while we're here. So I'm just doing the same thing down here. Lighten up his area there. I'm going to bring in a brown color. So we're going to bring in the colors we had in the tree. Start off with a light umber. Kind of a dark area coming up from the nose. So we'll darken that up and kind of go on over towards the eyes. Okay. Leave it light going that direction up to the point. And then we have darker fur up here. Okay. We can get really crazy and make these guys furry and everything, but I think I'm going to just try to imitate their colors here. This is dark umber. Now around their eyes is darker, so we're just going to go around where the eyes go, and it kind of goes down their face, so I'm going to bring it out into this other area a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do his eyes in black, so we will see them, and then I'll put a highlight in there. I'm going to darken that area there, and we're going to bring some of that in here. Just kind of going over that line with the jagged edge. Going to bring some of that color up and around his face. Okay, it's lighter on the outer edge because they get fluffier. So we're going to just bring that eggshell right into that color and pull it out. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to pull it up and blend all that together. The underside of his nose here is darker, so we're going to go back in with the, do I have a light umber, don't I? So using that, yes, underneath his mouth here. So bring that color up and under his chin. I pulled up a reference picture. I'm not exactly sure what a sloth looks like, so this is chocolate that I'm just gonna dab in here. Okay, then everything else is eggshell. So we can just blend it all in. Okay, arms and such are going to be done kind of the same way. We're going to have a lightness on one section, and then it darkens and lightens. He's got they got interesting fur. I've seen pictures of them out in the wild, and they actually can grow like a moss algae on their fur that helps them collect food. Okay, we're going to add some brown on this end. Some bugs will crawl into the moss, and they eat. They can also eat the moss that's on their fur too. Yeah. Interesting. We're just going to bring this color down. And the back leg would be darker, so we're just going to go over the back legs. Okay, I need to turn him so I can get this way. Just going to darken that up a little bit. Okay, cream again. Blend those two together. I'm going to bring in a dark umber here. Adding a little bit of shadow there. A light umber to blend it out a little bit. Then we bring the eggshell in and blend it even more. Okay. I'm going to get black and fix up his face here a little bit. So we're going to bring those out. Bring that line back out. Okay. Then we're going to, we're going to find a blacker pen than this. I don't think this is going to work terribly good for his eyes. Yeah, it's not going to, hold on a second. Okay, we'll try this one. Okay, we're going to let that dry, and then we will put a little white in there. Then we're going to come down and color this little guy in. I'll try to do a better job on him. Okay, this is the light umber. We're going to bring this down to this color. Okay. Trying to make his eyes bigger here with the black pencil. Bring that line down a little bit. darken it down here. Okay, we'll bring in the dark umber. Still gonna get this little guy a hat. Okay, we'll do his legs here too. And his little hand up here. We can't forget his little hand. Okay. The light umber. Just kind of go right over that. And then the eggshell over everything. Okay. I'll probably do a little more shading on that. But we got a lot more of this picture to do. What did I bring in here? The dark umber. I might bring in some chocolate here. Lighter color. Okay, back on with the eggshell. Blend it up a little bit. These guys are interesting little guys. Okay, gonna have to pause this for a little bit, and I think that'll probably be end of part 1, and then I will come back and do part 2, and we'll be doing the suns and the clouds, the background. I'm gonna touch these guys up a little bit with some black and just darken some areas up. So they may look a tiny bit different, not too much from what they look like now. So I will see you in part 2, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking my videos. Give me a thumbs up if you feel like it, and ring the bell for notifications. Part 2 will be up shortly. So I'll see you later, guys. Take care.